Just had to do that for the video. Anyway, though, all right, for the next video, hi there. Another 2 Cent Tuesday video, the other one we're doing today. Here live on twitch.tv/knucklemoose. We're trying out Tainted Grail, the fall of Avalon. The demo is released. I know the game just came out, but I want to try the demo to see how it feels. If you hear the music in the background, I'm really loving it so far. That's some good stuff right there. That's that good stuff. But I believe this is a roguelike game. Not sure. I didn't want to see anything to spoil me. This game looks really cool. It just dropped yesterday. Like it dropped for like this last week. But it's supposed to, I believe it's a roguelike. I'm not sure. Might be a Souls-like. See. But yeah, it's very interesting indeed though, so far. Like from what I've seen, like from what I've heard about it and what I've seen on the, like from a little bit of things here and there. Very intrigued. So we're gonna try out the demo. We're gonna see if I can play on keyboard or not. And if not, we'll switch the controller because bad hands. But anyway, go ahead and check this out. Also, the music's kicking ass. That music is so good. Yeah. All right. I do like that our boy is a big chunky boy in armor, you know. I do like the look of the armor so far. Like the fact that, like, you know, the crown's built into the helmet. There's some rib caging going on here that could possibly just be metal. It could be actual bone. The way it looks, it's amazing. I love the high collar to protect from objects getting in the neck. Like, granted, if you wore something like this in real life, it'd be heavy as shit. It would be fucking exhausting to wear. So all the stuff you're gonna see happen in this game most likely would not happen in real life. But I do like the way it looks though. Like from a fantasy standpoint, I could do this. I could do something like this with my D&D group people. So yeah, this would be a good idea for like a king, like a boss, like one of the bosses they'd have to deal with in the game. So yeah, might look into something later. That's another thing I want to do more. Some D&D creation stuff. I want to do some more of that again. I had a lot of fun doing it last time, and I've just been holding off because the months have been crazy, as tradition with me. But yeah, I definitely want to do some D&D creation stuff, chat. Those of you wondering, I'm talking to my chat live on Twitch, over at twitch.tv/knucklemoose. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you watching, you know, appreciate you hanging out. We're doing 2 Cent Tuesdays where I give my 2 cents on a demo of a game that either coming out or is out before I buy it to give it a test run, see if I feel I like it or not. But yeah, just how it is. Yeah, but we're waiting for this to load up. So let's switch over to the other screen. We're still waiting for that to load up at the moment. But so far, like, I like the way it looks and stuff. It's got a really nice look to the game and stuff so far. That's pretty cool. Just waiting for it to load up. It's taking a hot minute. So if you did watching this one now and you're not watching the other one, we did earlier today, the day of recording these. Earlier today, I just got done doing Quarantine Zone, which is a pretty interesting zombie camp survival game kind of thing. Zombie, it's like Contraband, but with zombies, as I like to put it, but more people than vehicles. So there is some vehicle aspects, some combat access, pretty cool. But we're doing Tainted Grail. I wanted to try it out because I have been seeing people talk. Like I've seen a little bit of talk about it. I haven't seen any videos on it yet, but that's because I try to make sure I don't spoil myself in case I do a demo playthrough or do something like today. So you know, just how it is. But yeah, this has been one of those games where I saw it's like, as much as I'm taking a break from Souls-likes and roguelikes for the time being, for the moment, I'll dip my toes in it once again, you know. But kind of also like, for those of you who've been following on Twitch, that also been thinking about like getting back into doing some FPS stuff. So, see how that goes. But if you want to watch live with us, as I'm waiting for this to load up. But if you want to watch this live when we do these on Tuesdays, so a lot of times, or Saturdays, depending on the day we do them, the demos. But if you want to watch live when we're doing this, go check out over twitch.tv/KnuckleMoose over on the Bezos channel, on the Bezos network. And, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. Usually it's down below, tells you what time's there. We got a Discord, go check it out. Get you up to date when I drop, not only clips and stuff, but also different things as well as that nature for videos and things of that, stuff like that. So yeah. And also when we go live on the stream. So, yeah. But I normally stream from Monday to Wednesday, and then Fridays, some Saturdays. Thursdays I stream if I miss a day or if I have the energy to do it. I try to stream usually 4 days a week. Yeah, that's how it is. But yeah. From what I could tell, from what I've seen of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, at least Tainted Grail, this game itself, the demo, from what I could tell from looking at some of the stuff on the Steam page and stuff, it was very interesting. Like, it definitely feels roguelike-ish. Or not roguelike, Souls-like. And I know there's another Souls game possibly there's like a Souls-style game coming out where it's a first-person one. I don't know if it's this one. I think it's something else, but definitely intrigued in that one as well. But that's because of me. Yeah. But I will say this is a long-ass time for verifying files on a goddamn load-up. And I don't think I have anything else running that would cause this, as far as I know. Let me double check something real quick just to make sure there's nothing else running that could be causing issues. Do that. Do that. Sorry, chat. I gotta. Oops. Nope. No. There we go. Close that up. There we go. All right. Hopefully that takes that does something for it to make it go faster. But I've never this has been a long time. So heads up, make sure you do this before you start doing anything with it. Or make sure you leave time for this to do this. So like I would suggest like getting food and stuff like that. So yeah. But I got a feeling there's a lot of specs need to be happening to play this demo. And if that's the case, we might not be able to do a demo. See? So we'll see. Fingers crossed we get that working. But yeah, no, now the last Souls game I played was, of course, Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring. No, played something else. Lords of the Fallen. That's what it was. I played Lords of the Fallen last. That's what it was. Yeah. And I gotta go back to that game. I haven't finished that one yet. I gotta get back into the swing of that one. That was fun, but I had to take a break because my mental health was getting angry over that stuff. And like, funny enough, like I know you hear a lot of people say this, but like it was for me. Games that make me go angry help me express my anger in a way that's constructive, I guess is the best way to say it. So, like, I had to just learn some stuff and new techniques and things like that. But, we'll see what happens with this one. Still got a bit of time to go with it. But, yeah, I didn't realize it was going to do this. I didn't know. Maybe it's doing this to make sure that the PC can run it. Because as far as I know, my setup should run it. But we'll see what happens. Also, you see me looking over here, over that way. It's because chat's over there. I'm just making sure people aren't chatting. I got the chat window and stuff up over there. So that's fine. But yeah, I've got a couple. I'm going to try to do another. Those of you watch on YouTube, here's a little preview. Next game we're going to try to do, if we have time to do it after this one, for 2 Cent Tuesday, is definitely going to be Queenbreaker, the demo for that. The Queen's Reign, one of the two. Rainbreaker, one of the two. I think it's either Queen's Reign or Queenbreaker, one of the two. I'll pull it up. You'll see the video pop up when we do it, if we do it. But it's pretty interesting video stuff. But it's that's definitely a Souls-like that I'm like, okay, I want to try it out. But it has like this 2D side scroller feel to it. It had like a Hades 2D side scroller feel to it, so I go, all right, I'm gonna try it out. Kind of thing. So that's been on the back burner for a while because I've been busy with other games and like just dealing with crud, IRL. A lot of crazy stuff that happened this month for me, to say the least. Yeah. But we are 88%. We're almost there. We're getting there. It's slowly getting there, but it's getting there. Though the music, though, I will say this. So far, the music has been fucking phenomenal. And like, we can flip like over to it. It looks good so far. Like, I like the way this, like the way it all looks and stuff so far. Like I said, I could see someone in a D&D game looking like this, or in a Souls game looking like this, used for later kind of thing. So, you know, like I'm sitting here like, sitting here thinking about what I could do with it, you know. Because for those of you who don't know, let me switch over to the screen real quick as we're waiting for this to load up. For those of you who don't, ooh, come on, camera. There we go. For those of you who don't know, I do not only random video game content like demos and stuff like that. I also do a once a month wrestle stream where I commentate on wrestling matches, but I also do some creation stuff. We've got some Gundam model stuff lined up for next month, but we've also got possibly some D&D creation stuff coming up, or at least PTRPG creation, I should say, because currently working on trying to see if some systems work for something I've been working on for a while that I've talked about in stream in the past. So we'll see. 10% left. Oh yeah. Like I said, if you're gonna play this game, make sure you take the time to let it do this, because this might take longer than you think. That is the, like, I don't have a gripe over it. Like, it's a personal pet peeve, but it's a personal pet peeve for all the wrong reasons. That's the best way to put it. I'd like to play it now and have, you know, get started and go and stuff, but at the same time, I know better. And I know that doing this this integrity of files verification needs to happen. Because if the game doesn't do that and it breaks on me in the middle of the game, that's a big issue. Processing time, though I can wait it out. I'm just spitballing, honestly, mostly. That's how it is. Make sure my camera's actually focused, though. It's kind of focused, though it works. Okay. Also, pardon the glare on the glasses. It's bouncing off the screen, the lights, and laptop, and the ceiling teddy up there. So it happens. Yeah, 5% left. Yeah. But so far, the demos I've been doing been pretty fun. Some games I've played, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, not bad. Definitely have to wait for someone to be like after they come out, like Trench Tales. I tried playing that. Y'all watch me do that live, or you go back to the VOD and watch it. I tried playing that game. But I just couldn't. I didn't put that one on YouTube. Just a heads up. But I did definitely have it on the Twitch channel. But yeah, that shit. Oof. Like, I don't get motion sick, but that was making me go, hey. So like, it was rough. So, and I left the things like, hey, this, and this, and this, and this, and like, here's the example. But we'll see what happens. Apparently I had an upgrade, I let it upgrade, so I might try it again another day. But right now it's like, that game had some crunchiness to it that wasn't fun. That wasn't good. Wasn't a good crunchy, to say the least. Yeah. So we're sitting at 100%, it says. There we go. Okay. Okay, graphics preset. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So it set my graphics to what it was already. So yeah, low apparently. Patch 09 to Once a Future King. Yeah, put everything on low. Take that motion blur off. For the time being, because I don't like motion blur. I don't want people getting sick watching the damn show. Watching the damn gameplay and stuff. Much as I like, you know, other things going on. I don't want people getting sick, so. Yeah. On. Disable copyrighted music, yes. So we don't have that happening. All right. Okay. Give it a try. See what happens. Beware the primordial fog shrouding parts of Avalon can alter both mind and body. Cool. Interesting. I do love this look, by the way. I love this look. I've always been a fan of, like, you know, the Conan pose in a chair situation.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness. A primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Kamelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more.
Of course.
The Red Death has returned.
Yep.
Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it. By any means necessary.
Okay.
Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Alrighty, interesting. Like I said, we're gonna try playing this on keyboard, mouse, keyboard. I normally play these games on like controller, but I'll try mouse and keyboard it today. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Don't need to change anything else. 10 out of 10. Normal, yeah. That mustache. That mustache is amazing. That'll work. Hold on. Got some face scarring. Bruising. You know what? After what happened to me last week, yeah, we're gonna do this. Definitely gonna change the hair though. Yeah. That's a little better. I do not want to lose that mustache, but that beard. Okay, so we still have it, but like it's. It looks like we still have the mustache, so I don't know. Put this on, but. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Confirm. Oops. Yes. Now I'll be able to change it. I know. I know.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
Healers have blood transfusion. They get burning amber. Infantry.
Ah, my father was a foot soldier, you know. One day, he got trampled by the cavalry. And that was the end of his glorious military career. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop...
Oh, shit. You got an arrow to the stone.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Hmm.
There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
All right. And I take a bone as a weapon. Okay. Ooh, I do not look good. Oof. Oofa. All right. Yeah. Oops. Pants. Boots. Items. That. Oh, that. And mead. All right. $73 male, Boro, Red Death, Stage 1. I'm inflicted with the Red Death, it looks like, if that's the case. Stage 3, Plague, progression is stopped. Exposure concentration, weirdness. Undergone several alterations. The mutation, however, may have halted and progresses. Yeah. So she's got a mutation going on. Got it. Have a guard key, though. Oh! Yeah, this is first person, so. There we go. Ugh. Oh, I died. Shit. Alright, that was quick. Yeah, this is definitely first person now. So. Okay, that's a heavy attack. I do have a dash. Okay. Got it. Cool. Nope. Yeah, we're not eating the spoiled meat. You can screw that noise. Pickaxe. Two-handed, huh? I don't trust these dudes being here. Ouch. Dang it, wrong button. I hate it being alt. I don't like it being alt. I'm gonna have to see if I can change that over. Because that that being alt button is weird. It's like it's super weird for that to be alt button, honestly. Options. Can I remap buttons? So dash. I want to change that to F. Nope. Escape. Caps lock. Nope. Damn it. Oh. G. Okay, I can do that. That'll work for now, I guess. All right. Tricky. All right, once again. No. There we go. Yeah. That's working better. I think I have to go that way, though. That's the thing. I have been wrong before, so. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you that I have mentioned numerous times before, namely the alchemical station clean diffuse. Careless Cox, the science remind you refresh your elementary knowledge. There are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plant and herbs. Kind of neglected influence. Ooh, recipes for potions. Nice. Well, maybe this.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. The world is moving forward.
Watch the inside. Got it. Got a feeling I'm gonna need these. Deep within a dungeon. Maybe it's this way. Protected. Whoops.
Your fate is sealed. We'll send you into the abyss.
Yep, I shouldn't have gone there. Okay, that's on me.
That's with me.
I wasn't ready for that fight yet. Okay. I'm probably trying to do stuff before I need to do it. On my luck. Yep, and we start out here again. Alright. I'm trying to learn mouse and keyboard, chat. I really am. So. Still not used to it. Like I said, I usually play Souls games with a controller because of my hands. Situation with my hands, but it's just how it is sometimes. There we go. Do that. Have the pickaxe because it's a better weapon.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe.
Nah, that shit sucks. Yeah. Same pants. Same boots, I'm guessing, yeah.
I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they...
Alright. Do I have to read the thing again to get the blueprints for the recipes for that? Let me go double check. I don't have to read the store again for recipes, actually.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to...
Just to make sure I'm not screwing up. Okay. Put them there for now.
I agree. Fundamentals are essential.
There you are.
You took your sweet time, eh?
I had to get here.
But I understand. I did too.
Yeah.
I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
You were a prisoner here?
Good question. Truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk.
Alright, fine.
I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Divination potion. Shit. Now, brick hammer? Is a brick hammer a weapon? It is. Ooh. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is where we were supposed to go. Yep. Block with that. And then you spewed parry. They have a stamina bar beneath their thing. Ow. Ouch. Shit. Ow. I parried though. Fucking bitch. I was trying to parry him. Look. I had to start all the way back to begin. I'm gonna be mad. Yep. Fucking Jesus. All right. Jeez. Wish it was a fast equipped, honestly. So I had a manager regeneration potion and I didn't use it. I was like, oh, I can beat this guy. Got him. Yeah, keep that for now. Do that, get that. This way.
And alcohol. It's the simplest recipe.
They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the...
You'll suffer for your sins.
Shit. God damn it, hit the wrong button. Alright, I gotta see if I can do this on controller, because god dang, I cannot do this on PC right now. I just cannot. It is just driving me bonkers. So let's see if we can get this on controller. See if this works out better on controller. Because if I can do this on controller, we're good. We're golden. If not, I'm going to try to freaking force my way through it, I guess. The option I got, the freaking strong arm it, I guess. Alright, yeah, we can do that. Cool. Alright, I'm on controller now, chat. Becky, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well with you. Been a while. Hope you're doing good. Trying out a demo for a game called Tainted Glory, or Tainted Vet. Was it? Oh, let me double check to make sure I'm saying this right. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. That's what it was. My bad on that. But I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I hope you're having a good time so far. I hope you're enjoying your month. I hope you had a good month so far. I've had an interesting month with unique things happening all over, in a lot of different ways. But other than that, doing well. Out and about earlier today, just chilling and relaxing. Nice! Good to hear. Okay, that's better. Yeah. That handles a lot better, honestly. Yeah. That handles so much better. Like, I'm done. Oh, I know the feeling. I know that feeling all too well. Trust me. I had that feeling in the past with stuff. I've had that where it's like, I was like, oh, get done walking all day long and... At him. But I hope you got to enjoy whatever it was you went to do today, you know? Hope you had a good time. Let me see if I can change the camera sensitivity down a little bit. That's better. I hope whatever you did today, though, was fun and you had a good time with it, you know? Hope it was worth all the hassle you had to deal with today. Drill a burr hole in the left temple bone, revealing a skull filled with thick, coagulated blood. After draining, using Mulgain's cut, I sawed into the cerebral flax, and severed nerves and brainstem, removed the brain. Normal shapes resisted internal swelling. Incisions were made by venous sinuses and base of skulls attacked. And what they did to the brain. Person there. Anything good on you? No, not really. Okay. Yes, some brain damage there. But we're doing a 2-cent Tuesday. We did a game earlier called Quarantine Zone, which was a zombie quarantine game where you try to figure out if someone's infected or not, kind of thing. And you know, try to figure out what happens with all that stuff and try to figure out if the people you're letting in are infected or not, or you know, if you find a zombie and stuff like that. A bunch of different stuff. But that'll be a video up later in the night, if not later tomorrow, when I get it loaded up on YouTube later. So Met a new friend, got a treat, and then went tote bin shopping. Nice. Nice. It's always good to get tote bins when you can for storage and stuff. And, you know, meeting new people is always a good time, too. Also, you know, getting a treat's not always a bad thing. I might try to do that tonight when I get done this, because depending on what time I finish up, I may go do that. I may go try to get myself a treat myself. Down at one of the stores, one of the corner store areas, if I could, if it's open still, if I get down there. Normally I've been streaming later tonight, so like, kind of have to like just wing it best I can, kind of situation. Let's try dual wield. Yeah. Let us do that. That.
Sage and alcohol.
Okay.
It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating my...
Health back right quick. But glad to hear you making new friends and stuff as well. And, you know, always getting the treats, always a good part of the day. I like to call it. But yeah, I get the feeling of like having to walk all day long and doing a lot of walking can be very, very tiring. Very understandable. I get that all too well. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch this around. I'm going to put that in that hand. That one and that one, and then that and that one. Yeah. A bit better at blocking that way. Yeah, interact with it until I'm done with this stuff.
They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a... Reveal yourself! The work is with me! Sacrifice! You'll suffer for your sins! You'll suffer for your sins!
Damn it, I couldn't. I was trying to run away. I couldn't do it. Oh, alright. So. Alright, gotta start over from the beginning again. That's fine, though. I know what I'm doing now, though, at least. And I did more damage than the last time trying to play it on mouse and keyboard. I just cannot play this game on mouse and keyboard at the moment. Alright, doing that. But, you know. So, crazy things that have happened to me in the last couple days, or last week at least. Took a nasty spill. Guarded myself up a bit. But I'm doing better. Minus a knee that hurts a little bit. And, of course, the bit of my face still kind of scratched up. And hand hurting a little bit. You know, let's deal with it. It's pain. Just healing pain. Also messed up my toe from something else earlier the week. So, last week. So that was fun. But other than that, I mean, we're all right. Doing okay so far. There we go. Nice. Got him. Sweet. I don't need anything from that area there, honestly. All the stuff you get from there is just stuff that's like for making things that you don't need. And it's just extra loot I don't need, honestly. As much as I would like to take out all these people down here,
It's the simplest recipe.
really don't have any good weaponry to do that with. Where I can block and still do that, you know, still hit right properly and stuff. As much as I would like to. Though I feel like I can do it. It's a lot of people at once and I don't have anything to help me deal with a group of people at the same time. If I could take them one-on-one, I think I'd be good. But all three together, yeah, that's a far fetch right there at the moment. Also, sprinting does not cost energy, which is always a good thing.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
Not with the priest.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
How'd you get caught in the first place?
I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak.
Yeah.
With the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
I get that.
They play with powers they don't understand, trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience.
Everybody
It's a
tries.
fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
Yeah. What do we do to try to make this thing do that?
Why, indeed. Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ugh.
I come to this area a little too soon, kind of thing. But I wanted to get this. I had extra health. Ew. I need to be lockpick. Trying to see if there's anything in here I could grab, kind of thing, chat. Y button, jump. Y button jumps. Y button jumps. There we go. Right. Before I take that elevator up, let me go talk to old boy. Actually, I might need to take the elevator up. Never mind. Can't go anywhere else. Okie dokie then. You bitch. I didn't stand on the platform and do it. That's my own fault. But thank you, you know, hope everything's been going, like I said, you know, other than the day and like having that cool interaction with people and finding new friends and stuff. I hope everything else has been going well with you. I've been busy sitting here doing this when I can, and I'm not feeling, you know, on par or not par in any way, you know. Trying to do my best to do what I do. Next month's gonna be fun because next month's my birth month, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing some. I'm gonna be doing some. Okay, don't read that. I'm gonna be doing some stuff with. What is it? I'll be doing some stuff with some of the with some Gundam models. I'm gonna be doing some stuff. I'm gonna be doing the Assassin's Creed Black Flag again. It's a game I haven't played in a while, but it's a game I used to play back in the day, kind of thing. I just ate my food by accident. I'm a dunderhead. I wish there was a way. Is there a fucking weapon wheel thing I need to worry about? Yep, there's a weapon wheel. Of course there is. Of course there is. Okay.
You took your sweet. You have to. Great, but I'm.
Got the arrows right now. Yeah. There's a dude here. There's a duder. God damn it. Ah, damn. Got him. There we go. Give me that sword. A dagger. Better than nothing. Don't need the broken arrows, though. Max mana. There we go. All right. Well, that's wrapped in vines for some reason. Yay. Ain't done nothing else for arrows. That leads probably somewhere I can't get out, so check the other areas. See what happens. So far though, like other than like my inability to do stuff because I've never played, like mouse and keyboard's not always the best. I can't really play, I don't really play these mouse and keyboard wise, so I'm still not used to them. Okay. I don't want to step on it and then fall in my death kind of thing. So I guess we're going the other way. After we go up and check what's going on up here. If there's anything good up here I missed. Any goodies I missed like that. More on the floor. Drama. So me. Eyes look so dead. Skull see similar as eerie. Resembles a menhir. That menhir is supposed to raised by Merlin. Or see what Merlin would create. Didn't create the move menhirs. Labyrinth for their Hogar. Okay. So there's a labyrinth we can go do. Got it. So that's what this area is down there. I guess we need something to put in there to stabilize it, so guess we're going down. But I mean, other than what I've dealt with like, you know, PC control wise, because I'm still not, like I said, I'm not used to them all the way. As much as I would like to be, I'm not very used to them. Kind of thing. Not bad so far. It handles pretty well. And even on low settings, it's not too bad. Mind you, I'm running on low. I'm running on like the lowest settings. And it still looks good and it still handles well. The main fault is my own when I have problems with this game. Because I'm trying to do things certain ways and they're not working that way because me being a goober. So, yeah. Oh, I got detected. Ouch. Ow. Got him. There we go. Yeah. Game saved. See if we can dual wield daggers or not. If we can. Cool. Awesome. Eat that up so I have freaking health. Because they're probably also a resource to, you know, keep with something, but okay. I think I did the possible correct thing, as far as I know. All right, there's just some weirdness. Doing good here so far with that. Also, mind the glare on the glasses. I know. I just had to wear my glasses today, kind of thing. Oh, we already loaded in. It looked like a loading screen, so I was like, okay, are we loaded in or not? But I guess we are. Ew. Yeah, all this looks kind of fucked up.
It's not here.
Consume type. Butterfield Cougar. I'm going the right way because I don't think we can go that way anyway. So. Right. It kind of sounds a little Gaelic, but not too much. Could be wrong what language it is. It does sound a bit Gaelic. So. Yeah, it's a bit Gaelic. Like I said, this game's... There we go. Is that Arthur talking to us? But yeah, this is a demo for a game that just came out not too long ago. I didn't want to buy the game and play it and do it that way until I tried it out, so... Mushrooms. Holy shit, raspberries. I wonder if the snozzberries taste like snozzberries though, chat. That's the real question. Because I do get like a Fallout feel from this a little bit too. Like, a little bit of Fallout from it. I feel a little bit, you know. I do get the roguelike aspects, of course. I mean, it does kind of feel Fallout-ish at the same time. Like a medieval, like a fantasy Fallout too, which is not bad. I don't mind playing, you know, fantasy Fallout game. If it is one. If anybody's wondering, because in case I didn't say it, I do have a favorite Fallout game, which would happen to be Fallout New Vegas. Always been a fan of New Vegas. It was like my go-to game for a long while when it came to Fallout games. I did try playing 76, and like, it has some good qualities, but not a lot of good qualities in my opinion. So, not enough for me to keep playing constantly, kind of thing.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find
That's me, though.
Are you here to help me leave this place?
Depends on what you're trying to leave from. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison deep in the weirdness.
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete.
Part of me thinks Arthur, but part of me thinks it
I
wasn't.
knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore.
Yeah.
I just am. And you? Why are you here?
I don't know. I got trying to escape a freaking...
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us.
This could be Merlin.
But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
This could be Merlin. Could be a piece of Merlin.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind?
Could be either Arthur or Merlin, one of the two.
Forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown. The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us.
Okay, I can walk.
If we wanted to
I was like,
call
oh,
this
okay.
place home, we'd have to fight for it.
It looks like a loading screen, so I don't know when it's actually like loading or not. So when it's loading into a new level or not. So like that, that's one of the few things I don't get, but like I'm glad it does that. So it's like, okay, maybe it's not a loading screen. I gotta remember to look for the little white dot on the screen. It's like it looks like a loading screen because other games I've played made it look like a loading screen, but at the same time, I don't think it is. I think this whole shenanigery is what else? I guess not.
In the end, we won the war.
Oh, it's a replay. What happened?
Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness.
So it's not Merlin. This is probably
It was
Arthur.
the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
This is most likely Arthur telling us what happened. I know there's another game before this, and you play as Arthur going through this stuff, so maybe this is just a recap for people who played, or give us a heads up for those of you like me who haven't played the other one yet.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Kamelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
I misread the jump there, chat. You know, if you've watched me in the past, you know I have a history with platforming. Not always the best history, but it happens. There we go.
We left our homelands to survive.
Oh shit.
The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home. You know, I want that sword he had, but I don't see him. I don't know where that sword went to. Good to have their swords, honestly. Actual sword, not just something else. I'm not seeing it, which sucks. Alright, go enjoy dinner. Hope you have a good time with it. Hope you have a good meal planned, you know. Hope you enjoy whatever it is you get to eat tonight.
I had what's left over lasagna. That's what I had for dinner. But I mean, it worked out. But thank you for coming by, Pinky. Appreciate you being here. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Rest of your time and stuff, as always. Thank you for stopping on in. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing so. Broken arrows, which I can't use for anything, honestly. I was hoping if I sniped this dude, I would be able to get sword, but I guess not. Alright. So far, like, the story is intriguing, even for the low setting it is that this is on for the PC. Playing pretty well, it handles pretty well. Having a good time with it. So, yeah. If I do end up playing this for some reason, I might play it on the Xbox just to be a little easier on me. Try it out that way and stuff. See what happens. Oh, cutscenes. This is a proper cutscene. So I'm guessing that's Arthur with Excalibur. After a long fight. The King of Kings finally can rest in death. Yeah, they stabbed his sword in him. Maybe to make sure he doesn't come back alive. Stop. Yeah, it's like that is definitely a Nordic chanting.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Okay, we might have to fight Arthur then in the game. There's a gold trail leading me somewhere.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am the price paid for touching the unreal. I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to clear certain areas before I go do this. We're gonna double check all of it just to make sure I'm not missing anything proper.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
I guess because that's lit and the other ones aren't. I guess that's what makes that one react that way.
Ah, yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear.
This is Arthur. Has to be.
I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon.
Called it.
I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Kamelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
Trying to kneel. Honor my king.
Appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
Why were you imprisoned here, my lord?
Trust me. I wish I knew. I remember death. Then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more.
Here's open.
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer. But that's
Understandable.
enough questions for now.
Yes, sir.
Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago.
Yeah, about
After
that.
years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I
About
must
that.
see the legacy of the age of conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory.
Yeah, about that.
What is happening? No.
Uh-oh.
I see now. I am not whole.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns.
Understood.
I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
Okay. An honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Maybe.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Going back to here, I guess. Okay. That's the loading screen. This is the regular screen. Oh, okay, we're here. Ring of protection. What the hell on here? Come on. Go. Clear that up. Go this way, I guess, now. Yeah. With that closed, we can get across this without it falling. So that's a good sign. Athletics upgrade. Okay. Leveled up. What's up, fellas? Wonderful faceless individuals. Hope everything is going well with you. Oh, you got, wow, no eyes or nothing. You got a mouth and stuff, but no eyes. Ooh. Whole eye cavity has been removed. Awesome. Oh. Well, I think I kept this one. I got Ow! Yep, that did. Alright, so I gotta figure that out better. Okay. See if the arrows will work on them. Bring them back to them. Also, let me make sure I have store health over time, which would be nice actually. In a second. Okay. Autofill there. Got it. I feel like maybe I know the pickaxe is going to do a lot of damage in that backswing on the back swing on the back of them, but like maybe the hammer might work a little bit. That little like village hammer might work too, because blunt object kind of situation. Must abandon the vision because what we see beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. Right. That's. Also, I have an ability, I guess, from Arthur as well, from the king as well, to do certain things. We created the Titans we needed their work. Guard the peace of working Titans. Without them, we would not have power within the walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground lets us reach where the wilderness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans still not stop working. So until they're destroyed, the Titans will keep doing what they're doing. Got it. But he is chained up to everything. Ouch, wrong button. There we go. Ah, damn it, I'm trying to heal too. Shit. Ah, I can get him though. We can do that. Okay, so that slows down time. Good to know. I just see that know that that slows down time. So that's a cool thing there. Alright, so since that slows down time, we know what we can do with that. Also, we're going to set this back up so that we have the food ready to go. Some stuff's mana, some stuff's health. And I'm worried about the health more than anything. We go in, try to get a few hits in, and then we go from there, kind of thing. Like the dudes beat, like we could beat anybody, we could beat a lot of people in here. I just gotta focus and do it right and everything. I probably could have defeated the people that were in the freaking in the alchemy area because I would have made potions. Ouch. Got him! Woo! Oh yeah. Whew. Ring of Toughness. Hell yeah. Give me that bitch. Alrighty. Yep. So you get a mount later, so that's pretty cool. Grab some sage. Some rosemary. I hit the wrong button. Supposed to jump and I didn't. Would help if I hit the right button to do jumping and stuff, because that would be very useful. Like so. Essence of the Wind. Interesting. Broken broadsword. Son of a bitch. Can I use it even? Can I even use it as a weapon? 9 to 15. Better what I've been using, honestly. Stuff. I mean, if it works, it works. But like, it's gonna be something interesting. So I get it fixed, I guess. Watch this be like also like one of like the most ultimate weapons to have to in the game. That happens sometimes. You'll be like, oh yeah, this weapon's got the most awesome thing for it as well. You know, games like this are like, oh, you know, if you keep using this weapon, use the starter weapon the whole way through, it'll, you know, it becomes the greatest weapon of all time, kind of thing. Moss from a cursed well. Coat weapon for 60 seconds. King's trumpet. All right. Some flame resin, huh? Undercooked food. They're nothing, I guess. I get the idea of the scroll wheel, but I kind of hoped, like, you know, A button would be something else, and like Y button would be something else. That, whatever. Get used to it. I'll get used to it for the night, at least. Got a fishing rod. Nice. I can go fishing. That's an important symbol, it looks like. Oh, place to rest. Hermit's diary, a coin, and a health potion. Hell yeah. Let's see if resting does anything good for me. Okay. See if it changed anything. I think it did. So we went that way. Feel rested though. Good. Wish I felt that in real life, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers situation. Comes to certain things sometimes. Work with what you got. Put his boots on, why not? Okay. Don't need anything else from him. That's good to know. It looked like he came out here to dig something. I don't see nothing to dig though. That's the other area where I dug the thing up, the one thing up.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Karadok.
Karadok.
Savior. What kept you so long?
Fancy trouble.
A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
Yeah, you can say that.
Really? Then can you explain how you were suddenly cured of an illness that nobody knows how to cure?
I'm cured?
Well,
oh, okay.
Maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to set sail soon, before the Red Priests find us here.
Why were you supposed to break me out?
All I know is I was supposed to help you, some Pict, and a Del Riata break out, and then sail you to the mainland. But it looks like you're the only one who made it. From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful during my quest. Else, I wouldn't be sent here. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him.
Good thing I didn't say what it said.
And for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I need to find, collect, and destroy them.
Why?
Long story short, you've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Kamelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Why is... Okay.
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
What is your
Plan
plan?
is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed. The
Where is it
sword
now?
is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest. I
Go.
have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
That's interesting. Gotta throw cobweb in the... Modify and rest a little bit. Safe conduit pass. Okay. Fishing rod, which will do damage, but like I mostly have it for like, you know, build up. Poison build up. Got it. That's flame resin. What was that for? Dash speed increased. Okay. That is garbage. We can actually dump that. So it's garbage. Drop that too, because I'm not gonna wear it. But where? I go back to the place I slept at, kind of thing, maybe? Go up here and do it? That's the skill tree. Yeah. No points to do that with. Endurance, dex, spirituality, perception, practicality. Attributes. Whew, pardon me. Sneeze there. Like there, like that. It said it's supposed to build a freaking campfire, but I don't know where to do it. I don't know where they want me to build a campfire. I thought I was tracking it, but I guess maybe not. Yeah, tracking it now. So. Wrong button. Do it every time, I swear. I do it every time. Actually, can I put in this hand the fishing rod? Can I go fishing? Yes. What I want to do. Go fishing. Got something. A vase. Interesting. Coin purse. Nice. Did we get anything good out of the water? Cup. Okay. Bitcoin purse. Ooh. Water pitcher. Mug. All garbage. Yeah. Luckily enough, it doesn't cost any stamina to do this as well, so that's good. I went too far ahead. Okay. That's on me. Okay. And 4. I feel like we're just going to get only a few things here and there that we don't need. Like, we're going to get junk and stuff out of this. Fine. Like, I'm getting coins and stuff, so that's pretty good. Like, infinite fishing hack for money. Joke. Why is there a horseshoe? You know what? Never mind. Not even going to ask why there's one in there. Oh yeah, I could do this too, can't I? That's where we're supposed to place it. Okay. Oh. Can I even level up? Nope. I'm not even close enough yet.
Well, that man really hates me. That much is clear. It's good you didn't tell him we've met. Who knows what he'd have done? No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
Said a lot of bad stuff about you.
That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
Probably for a bit, but...
It seems so.
then it didn't.
Karadok is hunting for more pieces of my soul. We should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence.
You think that,
And
but
if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
you think maybe that would happen, but at the same time also it's like, yeah, that might be an issue where I ate the undercooked food, that's what happened.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Sail. That's probably the end of the demo. With all this happening? Yeah.
Kamelot sinks into darkness.
I will say I am intrigued. I am intrigued to try it out on the Xbox and hopefully get better graphics and stuff and see how well that handles. I'm also intrigued by the story.
Power is fading.
Kamelot is taking our lands, our home. We will not give up without a fight. For we are people of Koanati.
Ooh, there's a lot of weird creatures to fight. Yeah, I definitely want to see this in a higher resolution. Definitely going to see about seeing this in a higher resolution. Trying it out.
We will never surrender to
I get Oblivion feels from it. I also get Fallout feels from it. So, like,
Kamelot is where we belong.
feels very interesting, to say the least.
We live and die on our own terms.
But it's like a first-person Souls-like, which is fun.
Have the old rituals truly lost all their power?
Random cows for some reason there. Yeah. Coming to Xbox Series X, which is already out apparently. Well, I know it's out on Steam, but I don't know if it's out on Xbox yet. I'll definitely check that to make sure. It's a good demo. It's a really good demo. I had a lot of fun with that. Definitely had a lot of fun with that game, so. I'm definitely intrigued to see how it plays on higher graphics, on a better graphics system, and if it's on Xbox yet or not. Because if it's on Xbox, I might be getting that next month. I might get that next month, might not. Avalon, there we go. It says it's on Xbox right now. It's supposed to be coming to Xbox, yeah. See how much it's gonna be for it on Xbox real quick while I'm looking at this. It is $45 on Xbox right now. So yeah. I don't know if I need to play the other version of this first. But it looks good. And like I said, like I want to definitely check it out. Want to have a better setup. But for the demo, that was really fun. And like it played for low settings, it played really well and it looked really good. So that tells me a lot of good stuff with that game. It's gonna like there's a lot of care in that game. And like a few things that I got messed up with, that was because of my own, stupidity there. But I enjoyed the game a lot. I thought it was pretty cool. Just in case. But that's Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. For those of you watching on YouTube, appreciate you watching, appreciate you hanging out, and appreciate you doing all this stuff. For those of you watching on Twitch, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it early. 3.5 hour streamish kind of thing, because I want to go check some stuff. I need to go do some stuff and also get some things set up for tomorrow. So for Warframe and stuff like that, and plan some stuff out for the rest of the month as well. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. For those of you watching the stream, let's find someone to raid out to real quick. For those of you watching live, we normally raid out to someone to, you know, show love and everything like that when we can. You know, help out the homies when we can, if we can do it, kind of thing. Making sure that I actually get people who are live and not people who say they're live and they're not. So verify. Who are we gonna go to? 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 We're gonna rate, if we can, Broccoli Toast. Yeah, we're gonna rate Broccoli Toast. He's playing Dredge at the moment. Pretty fun game. I played in the past. I had a lot of fun with it. Really good clips up on the channel and stuff. So yeah, go check them out there. But for everybody watching, whether you're live or watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me a little bit today. Checking out Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, any other games we tested. With that being said, enjoy yourselves, love each other, love the world. Well, I got one, we all need it. Stay wiggly, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. For those of you watching live, and I'll see y'all in the YouTube on the next video. So until then,